Nice women crushing it Wednesdays. OGs hooking up in the kitchen. Call it being range. Nike's opinions leave you kids days. Me and Zo's an unforgettable fighter. With a fist raised, we talking offensive defense. Cause if you get knocked out, it's all in the pretense. We put lights out like D10s. Christine, so pristine, you gotta respect the Queen's gift. Just sit back and enjoy the views. Opinions are plentiful, but it's for y'all to choose. Women crushing it Wednesdays. Let's get into it. It hit different.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Crushing It Wednesdays. Yay, yay! I got my girl Crystal here. Crystal, how are you doing this evening?
I'm well, thank you. I'm blessed.
Yeah, I'm doing well. So I'm in another country. I'm in Mexico, and so I have my little makeshift, office. The bathroom's behind me, and the light is from the hallway. So it's going to be very
Grinding.
interesting.
You
Hey,
grind no matter where you at.
I'm grinding. That's right. No matter where I'm. No, but before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Arte de Tere that does our thumbnails, and also Almighty Kane with the intro. Amazing intro. And to our chat. We always have the best chat.
We do.
Um, Nika's not joining us tonight. She's got some things going on, but my girl Crystal and I are here. We've got a lot to talk about. So let's get it started. I wanted to ask you, as an official, so a lot of people realize that you're an official, a boxing official.
Mm.
And not only are you official, but you are a top boxing official. A lot of people, were saying that the Wardley Parker fight was stopped too early. And I just can't even imagine being the official and having to make that decision. What were your thoughts on that? Did you think it was too early or should have gone on?
Well, I think first of all, who win that fight was the fans. The fans win that fight. That fight reminded me of the old heavyweights, the 15
Yes.
rounders. They start to get gassed out in the 11 through 15, right? And that's what it reminded me of so much.
Yes. Yes.
Even though we only go 12 rounds now, both of those lads show chins that are very durable. This was old heavyweight style that we love to watch. If you're a
Yes.
true boxing fan who've been watching it
Yes.
for years, right?
Agreed.
And so I will say the stop itself seemed a bit controversial, right? Because according to the judges' scorecards, if I recall correctly, because I don't remember for sure, but I think two of them even have Parker was winning, right? And one of them
Yes.
have it a draw, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So it was a close bout, but the judges' scorecards, one of them was a little bit farther apart, I think. And so, but the first thing that come to my mind is championship rounds, right? We go into the championship. I don't know why I turn. But I'll be turning again. I don't like this setup here. I'll see if I can turn it back. But the championship rounds. Once we go into the championship rounds, then we have what we like to say is don't leave it up to the judges during that time.
Yes.
Not that
Absolutely.
the judges are incompetent, because I will not speak illy of my fellow peers. However,
Right.
sometimes there's some bias, and that is what I hate. And
Uh-huh.
but it do happen, right?
It does.
Um,
It does.
I see some controversy saying that potentially this happened during that fight, right? um, Fabio Wadley is from the UK. Joseph Parker is
Yes.
from New Zealand, I think
Yes. Yes.
Australia, New Zealand, somewhere over there. And so they say, well, will it have happened the same if it was the other way around? I think in round 10 is where it starts to change. Round 10, Parker get hurt, and he was truly hurt. But every time it was going back and forth the entire bout, right?
Yes.
So it's hard to say one way or the other, was it truly stopped prematurely? To me, it's a controversy, and it's a great controversial question, and there's many bouts. over the years that have this controversy, and I think that's what would demand a rematch. I have to see a rematch of this. If I was the referee in that position, leading up to round 11, I don't know that I will have stopped it personally. But I wasn't
Yeah,
in
a lot
the
of
ring
people, a
that
lot
night
of people
either.
share that. A lot of people share that sentiment. I had like a debate last night, with D Style. It was so funny. I don't know, your camera like flipped.
I
I don't
know.
know.
I don't know why it flipped.
There you go.
Let
There
me
you go.
see.
Perfect.
Am
That's
I
good.
back?
You're back.
Okay.
Yay, you're back. So so I had a debate last night with D Style, and it was really
Oh
funny.
no.
And I always win, against him, so it's no big deal. But so I missed it at the time of the fight, like the live
Mm,
fight, because I was at an amateur show.
yeah.
But I went back and watched it, and then I even went to the highlight, like slowed stuff down, and it was like I can't imagine being the ref because we have so many people that die in the ring, we have so
Yep.
many people that don't respond, and then they get
Hmm.
injured. And then there's some that throw in the towel. I mean, that stop the fight too early, and then they get criticized. So it's like it's a lose situation, But as
Yeah.
long as life is saved and everybody's good, then we're all good. But I was telling him, like, because I just went back, love just going back and watching and taking notes. Round two, there was like for 10 seconds that Parker was not responding. Was he totally pummeled? Not necessarily, but he wasn't responding. And what
Mm.
is it? I mean, I think in the amateurs, what is it, like 6 to 8 seconds? You have to respond. It's something like that. It might, and I believe it's
There's no rule.
okay.
There's
And
no
then
rule around the seconds. It's a matter of the judge, the referee rather, discretion. If they are
right.
responding, you're not
Okay.
stopping. You're not giving an 8 count. You're not doing a knockdown, whatever. But if they're
Okay.
not responding,
Yes.
then you have
Yeah.
the discretion to say,
Decide. Yeah, decide what you're gonna do, and that's where we were. So in the second round, it was about 10 seconds. I was like 1, 2, I was counting slow, trying to
yeah.
make it right. And then in round 10, it was 13 seconds, like literally, like where he wasn't responding. Was he I mean, D-Style was like he wasn't necessarily just getting beat in the face, but he wasn't
He was
responding.
taking damage, though, I
He
feel
was
like, in
taking
round
some
10.
damage, and I started to see his legs get a little woolly, like he was like a newborn
Hmm.
calf. Okay.
Right.
So then we get to the 11th round, and it was
Yeah.
20 seconds. 20 freaking seconds. And he was definitely, legs were wobbly,
Hmm.
and all that stuff. So I said, you know what? I would rather, if I'm a hate to be a ref, like seriously, not hate, but like it's
Yeah.
so
It's
much
tough.
pressure. Because people are like, it's all on you,
Hmm.
and you're gonna be mad at you. People are gonna like, not want you to be around, or you're gonna get criticized. So it's a very tough situation. But I would have stopped it too. I really have, even though it was a championship rounds. Um,
Right.
do I think Wardley is going to go on and like beat everybody and be the new face heavyweight division? I do not. I don't.
But you have
But
some responsibility as well as a boxer to know if I don't respond, I'm
yeah,
in the situation where a referee can now stop the bout.
exactly. Exactly. So get off the ropes. If you're
Yep.
not hurt, I'm sorry. If you're not
Move
hurt,
your legs, move your
move,
feet.
make your way to the middle of the ring. Do not keep yourself on the ropes because you
Right.
don't know what the ref is seeing. You don't know what the judges are
Hmm.
seeing. And yes, we are championship bouts. So you
Hmm.
have to really make an impact and make your way in the middle so that people can't say anything like they are. You know, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, Parker lost. Wardley's moving on. D Style said, oh, he dropped to the I only see Nika live. Where's Christine's live? My live should be on too. Oh, I don't
Oh
know.
no.
Okay, well, I don't know. This stuff happens sometimes. Thank you though. That sucks. I'm out of town, so it's like things whatever. But thank you for tuning in. But anyway, so you really have to, the championship rounds, you have to like make an impact. And you know, oh, he said, I think Wardley was tired. That's why he fell to the ground. And I'm just like, No, he fell to the ground because he couldn't believe that he won, and he was really happy. So that's just,
They
that's what
they
that.
both exhausted, right?
Yeah,
They both be gas out.
they were tired, both of them, both
Absolutely.
of
But they
them,
put on a
both,
war.
both.
They put on a huge competitive bout. And that's
Yeah,
why I say the fans win. That's the
yeah,
entertainment that we're looking for as a casual fan,
absolutely.
as a, you know, they both was uh, literally, it was back and forth numerous times.
Yeah,
And
yeah, exactly. Most definitely, most definitely. What it was. So it is what it is. That is what it is. And then I have to ask, what the hell is going on with Kid Austin? And what is going on?
I don't,
Like,
do you see anything? I don't see anything today about the
I
situation,
didn't
but
see anything
the
today.
images that I see the other day was like perhaps a mosquito bite. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it looked like. Like
Yeah, well,
even
they said
I
he
have
had a
a child
sprain.
who like swell up, right? He have
Yeah,
allergics, like allergics reaction or something.
allergic
I'm
reaction,
not
right?
sure. That's weird to me.
First it was it's a sprained wrist, and then he shows a picture of 3 bites. 3 bites, and this is like the third time that this has happened, where there's an injury or something, um, and then
It's
people
a
are
third
saying
time.
this is the third time, but he's had an injury or pulled out of something, because a sickness or something. This is about the third
He
time. Yes.
Shakar was Shakar the first or the second then?
There was one other. Shakur was one. This was one. There was another one. Y'all help us in the chat, because there was another one. I read about it, and then like blank.
Mm.
Um, 3 ants. It sounds like a duck. If it sounds like a duck, you know the rest. Yeah, 3 ant bites. Well, the thing is this. So people are, and I just that I done blocked the account, stop caring about him. The thing is, I feel so bad because I like Kid Austin personally, like him. His dad is something else. I'll just say that. But of course, you can't say anything about his dad and Kid Austin be like, oh well, you can say what you want. Like, if his dad is the enemy, well, you're the enemy and he's the enemy and whatever. Um, but I just wonder what goes through their heads. Like, I don't know if you saw the video where his dad was saying that JoJo is a Christian praying man. So obviously, God was saving him from the beating he was going to get from Kid through this injury. Um, did you hear that?
No, but why will he say that? That's
Yeah,
crazy. If he
yeah,
the one with the injury, he shall be apologizing because he cannot box the
right,
other lad. Like now they
right.
both out money again.
And
Why
everybody
I don't.
involved, everybody
Why you
involved.
have to bring the God thing into this? I think that's silly.
That's what I'm saying. It's
It
like,
sounds a little
okay,
shallow to me.
so God is going to injure your son to save JoJo. Like, I don't know how it works, but I don't think that's how it works. I
I
think
don't think
what I've
that's
heard
necessary.
my whole life, prayer without works is dead. You put in the work, you pray, you good. So I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't know, and I don't know as far as the future. It's like, who's gonna want to work with him? I mean, people are losing money hand over fist.
Promoters, opponents for boxers.
Yeah,
Good luck. Good luck. And he
exactly.
young, right?
He is
He very
young.
young.
He's 23. He's
Yeah.
20. He's 23. He's very young, and I don't know. Some people were saying, oh, because he has something bigger coming up. There's something bigger corner. So if there's something bigger around the corner, then you say that. Or I
But
don't
at
know. It doesn't make sense.
23, you take the bout and you still go on to the bigger and better.
You keep
Because
going.
at 23, you shall be boxing four or five times per year.
Exactly. Yeah,
If you just
exactly.
up and coming, like I need
Young
to
and
see activity.
strong, prove yourself. Exactly. Align yourself so that you can fight for world titles, so on and so forth. Yeah, I don't get it. But
That's
God bless
unfortunate.
him. What's going to happen in the future? I don't know. I don't know.
No, no one know.
Nah, I don't know. And are we going to be getting excited about his next upcoming fight, or are we going to be like, oh well, is he even going to make it? No.
That will be,
Um,
yeah, that will be the next thing. They'll, what they call it, clown him. They will clown him.
they will definitely clown him. And the thing is too, it's like, what are they doing aside from boxing where they? I'm just
Oh.
wondering, like, how can you afford not to take these fights? Like, I don't know, but that's just those are just my thoughts.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh no, she gone. Lord have mercy.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
you're
my
back.
internet.
Okay.
My internet, sorry guys, I'm in Mexico and my internet is a little sketchy. But anyway, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get through it though. Um,
We,
this weekend we have Michaela Mayer, against Mary Spencer,
yes.
and so we know that Top Rank lost its home, so it's going to be
Hmm.
on Roku, Vizio, Tubi, and Pluto. I haven't heard of Pluto. Have you?
Yeah.
You have? Okay.
Yeah.
I
Soccer. Sometime I think soccer was on the Pluto.
Okay, okay. So, what thoughts on Top Rank? Like, what is Top Rank gonna do?
I don't know, but let me tell you something. I see an interview today with Devin Haney. I don't know if the interview was actually today or when it was. He was so disrespectful to the top rank. He said he loved Bob Arum. He loved Derek Harmon. I learned an interesting fact that Derek Harmon was his first coach, actually. I did not know
Oh,
that.
I didn't know that either.
However, every time he's singing, he'd be laughing about top rank, thinking they fixing to fail and saying they're not fixing to proceed.
Devin
I don't
was
know what
doing.
is,
Devin
yeah,
was doing
Devin
it.
Haney. And they feed
He
him
may
for a
not want to be
while,
laughing.
right?
He's
They
got a
give
big
him
fight on his hands
Loma,
coming up.
right? But they give him Loma, they give him the cambosis. They make
Yeah,
those happen for him. So I don't
exactly.
know why he be laughing. And perhaps I don't see the entire interview. That's why I don't
Right.
really know why he was laughing. But I wasn't impressed with he. I don't want to say completely disrespectful, but I feel like a little bit. There were some disrespectful vibes there. So as far as the future of Top Rank, I don't know. Bob Aaron, I call him Papa Bob for a reason, but
Yeah.
Papa Bob and I don't think it will be in Papa Bob at best interest to let Top Rank go, right?
Yeah.
However, I
Me
think it
too.
already transitioning to the is it the stepson Todd
Yeah,
DeBoef?
his stepson. Yeah.
Right. And so if they are finding that there's little money now to be made because that I mean the economy is not great. We know this.
Yeah.
But boxing never die. So
Right.
they have to find a network, or we
They
will
do.
start to, or we will begin to see some merges. And those merges, wishfully,
See
they are
that
good for the
that's what
fans.
I'm thinking. Some mergers. That's what I'm thinking too. Because I mean, Top Rank can't go anywhere. They're huge. They're part. I mean, where can they go? Like they can't just disappear. There's too much. Yes, I know that. I know. I'm so sorry that. What not? Yes, I know. We're on Nika's page, and I'm so glad. We usually are anyway, but for whatever reason, it didn't connect to mine. Top Rank can't go anywhere. They have too many fighters. I mean, they have too many fighters. They need to find a home. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I could totally see them merging with someone. You know that Bob is
Yeah.
getting older. I know his stepson is just making his way. Is he going to leave it to his stepson? I don't know. Is there somebody else? I don't know. We don't know that business side of it. You hear rumors, but we don't know exactly what's going to happen. But
I
I'm
would
very
tell
curious.
you, this is my personal opinion. I will tell you, there will never be another Bob Arum. There will never be another Don King.
Right,
Those
right. I
lads do
do.
something amazing for the boxing world that many
I
people
agree.
underestimate. Correct?
Yeah,
And
for sure.
so I think Al Heyman have done a great job over at the PBC as well. I don't know, people are asking what's the future of the PBC, right?
Yeah,
What is the future right now of the economy? We don't know.
we don't
Things
know.
are so, things are so, um, I don't want to say crazy, but unknown right now. We just
Yeah,
don't know what will happen. And Top Rank, I know for sure they have a great team over there. They have a
they
lot of
do.
Hall of Famers, the matchmaking, Brad. They're incredible
Yes,
lads over there. They have a lot of
absolutely.
history over there. And so
Yes,
they will figure something out. I just don't know
I
what it
think
will
so.
be.
Yeah, same. I'm with you. I don't know. But in the meantime, the must go on. And we have Michaela fighting this weekend against Spencer. Um, I don't know what your thoughts are on that fight, but I really believe that Michaela should just, I mean, no disrespect to Spencer, just really just glide through that. I really do think so. We know that Michaela has two losses that are questionable, against Natasha Jonas and Garner that are questionable.
Hmm.
But she has a pretty near perfect record. Mary Spencer, she has two losses too. But I think her rough style. I'm not a big fan of her defense. Her off a little wild, and sometimes those wild boxers can be dangerous.
Yeah.
But I really feel like Michaela has the goods to outbox her and out muscle her. What are your thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, first of all, do you see her Instagram today? She
Yes,
said that they both be in orange and black. So that is
I
funny.
love it.
I'm laughing with her because she was truly laughing about it as well.
Yes,
But I did
yeah,
think that was rather funny. Um, so I do expect Michaela to take this bout. I think that she is the boxer.
uh
Um,
huh,
and I believe that here I go again. I always be believing in the boxer, right? But
yes,
I think that she shall, like you say, glide right through this. I
yeah,
don't see any major problems for her in this bout, and if it is an upset, I will be shocked.
yeah, same. And it seems like at this super welterweight, like she just seems so much stronger.
Hmm.
So
And her
even though
team have just glued together, because it's fairly a new
absolutely,
team that she
yes,
put together, and they
yes,
really seem to be, from the outside looking in, truly glued together now. Coach Al,
absolutely.
that man is a legend.
Oh, he
He
legend.
is a
He is a
legend.
legend. Yes, he's her guardian angel. He's there to
Hmm.
see everything and to make sure everything's going well. And the whole team, like you said, is just excellent. And
Hmm.
I just feel like even though she only has two KOs on her record, I think at this weight we'll see more. I do. I mean, she's super strong. She looks great. She's wearing the weight very well, and she moves really good. I mean, no shade on Mary, but I just really think it's going to be Michaela's night, and she's going to gain new fans. I think so. Now we're already fans. We love her, but
Hmm.
she definitely
And
is
have been for over a decade now. I've been
for
watching her
a
at the pro
long
side.
time. Exactly, a long,
Yeah.
long time. Um, so speaking of Haney.
Yeah.
I saw an interview because we know Amy and Brian Norman are coming up, and
Hmm.
I had seen an interview that was pretty interesting. And I do respect everybody's opinions to an extent, but I do wonder about them sometimes. So I saw an interview with Greg Hackett, and he
Mm.
is saying how Haney is going to beat and even stop Brian Norman Jr.
Mm.
He said, I can just see movement. I can contrast movement. Norman, I believe, has overtrained. Um, and he says that he compares the fight as walking in a pool. First, you're in there at the 2 feet, then the 6, then the 10. And as you get deeper, that Haney is going to turn everything around. And Hackett goes on to say, I've been there before, so I know what's going to happen. Um, that at the seventh round, it's going to turn around. In 9, Haney will be sitting down and he will drop Norman. And then the second time he drops him, Norman will not be able to get up. What are your thoughts on that?
First of all, have Norman ever been dropped in the pool?
No, no,
Not to my knowledge.
not to
I
my
think
knowledge either.
I think no. So first of all, perhaps he be seeing into a crystal ball that I don't see, because that really
He's
is
got
a
that
little
so Raven
cloudy.
like.
That's kind of strange to me, actually, that take. I don't see Haney knocking anyone out.
Mm-mm.
Um, he is a
Oh, okay.
was, let me say that,
Boca
was
Chica. You're right. Boca Chica
Haney
did
has,
drop him.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
Boca Chica
Yeah.
drop him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. So I didn't know that. How long ago that was?
That was a few, like what,
Uh,
2 years ago?
I'm not
About,
sure.
I think I'm guessing, but
I I just don't see Haney dropping anyone, to be honest with you, at this point. The last bout I see from him, I was truly not impressed with
no,
Ramirez. Um,
no,
he have to do something different
he
than
couldn't
that bout, right?
engage to drop anyone. He was not engaging at all with Ramirez at all. There's no
Right,
engagement.
right. So he was just sliding in, throwing a jab, sliding right back out, get on his bicycle, and around
Yes,
the ring he go.
yes.
So I don't I don't foresee a Devin Haney knockout. I truly don't. Um, if Devin Haney stand there with Brian Norman in exchange and he don't move his feet, we know he can move his feet now better than I
Yes,
think he ever
yes,
do
we do know
before.
he can move his feet. Yes, he can.
I do wonder if Brian Norman will clip him, and I don't know what his resistance will be like. Um, but I don't see Haney having the power to drop Brian Norman. I just don't see it.
I don't either, and I really feel like Brian Norman is so amped up about this fight. Like, I think there's some real bad blood. You know, sometimes there's fake bad blood and there's lead ups, but it just seems a little bad blood there. I don't know. It's not totally said. It just seems that way. And the people that doubt Brian Norman Jr., it's like I think he feels like he has something to show and prove. I don't know what Haney's thinking, and I don't know what his game plan's going to be. But I do, like you said about Brian Norman clipping him. I think that it will. He will clip him because he's going to know to cut the ring, you know, and put pressure on him.
Yeah.
Daniel said, if it's a knockout, Norman wins. Could Haney outbox him and get a decision? Oh yeah, my opinion. I don't think it's happening. I got Norman winning by stage. We'll see on the 22nd.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
a good take. I mean,
it
that's a
is a
fair
good
take.
take. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Because, I mean, what did I guess you could say that Haney outboxed Jose Ramirez. I guess you could say that, even though he threw what, maybe four punches the whole fight. I don't know. Um,
Yeah.
so what is it going to
He get
look
the
like?
win though, right?
He got the win. He got the win. So just because Ramirez didn't know how um, to cut him off, but I think that I'm sure that Brian
Brian.
Norman
No.
Jr. and his team have the right sparring partners and have been training the right way because they can pretty much expect that Haney's going to be on his bike a little bit, you know.
Prior to Ryan Garcia, Haney, I
Yes,
will have, I will have say that Haney will outbox Norman,
yes, yes,
no problem. But the
yes. I
last
agree.
few bouts have been to Mr. Haney
Yes,
head, and you can tell
absolutely.
it's very obvious. He have to have a change of game plan.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and Kane, I agree with you 100%. Haney outbox 99% of your opponent. I don't know about 99% because the
Not
last two
99
was,
anymore. Let's say 80% because the last two fights he did not.
yeah.
Not
But
not outbox them. He outran Ramirez and he got knocked out, by Garcia. So let's say 80%. Just saying.
the power of Osterring, get out of here with that one, Kane. There was not enough in there for it to be a
No,
large
there
amount of
wasn't enough.
power.
There was like beep, beep,
If we see a rematch of that, I think that Haney still will not be able to get away from that left. I
Yeah.
just can't see it,
And we
and
could
I'm not
never
sure
rest.
why.
It wasn't the Austrian, it was the totally bad plan.
The
They
game
did not
plan.
train or prepare, for Ryan Garcia's left hook, even though they talked about the night Irene. They didn't train for it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I really think that Ryan get into Devin Head during the build up for that fight as well, and Haney overlooked him more than Ryan was on Cook. Well, I don't know about all of that. I
I
don't
don't know
hear
about all
anything
that.
about that, but
Yeah, I'm not starting any rumors. I don't know.
no,
I
no,
don't.
no, 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 no.
I don't know.
But
But
the fact of the matter, Devin Haney I want to say was because I haven't seen it recently, a great
yeah,
boxer, and I will be 100% honest with you. Prior to the Garcia bout, I will choose Devin Haney over
same,
almost anyone except for
same,
Shakur.
same.
I would choose Devin Haney back then over Tank Garcia,
Hmm.
truly, unless
I'm
Tank
with
clip
you.
him.
I'm with
But
you.
now I just don't feel the same.
Yeah, yeah. Pre and post, they're totally
Hmm.
different. You know, I think it has so. I don't think I know that it has so much to do with Haney's mental. You know, I mean,
Yes.
we already know boxing is 80% mental.
Well, and
If you,
perhaps that interview that he do about the top rank, whatever mental, maybe he is on some medications that make him laugh a lot, to keep his spirit light. I don't know what it was. Truly, I don't know, but he was
I
laughing
gotta
a
go back
lot
and
in that
watch it
interview.
now. So he was,
Yeah.
so he was laughing uncontrollably, like weird.
No, it was a little bit odd. Yeah, a little bit awkward. Yeah, it was weird.
Mm,
Yeah, I think
that's
he
crazy.
do truly have PTSD after that bout. I agree with
Oh,
that.
for sure. He has nightmares. I know he has nightmares. He absolutely does. And plus the off the ring issue, pain in the ass drama with his baby mama going on too. Pain in the ass drama.
We
Yeah.
used that excuse for Teofimo Lopez at one time.
Yeah.
That is an excuse to me. When you get
Right.
in the ring, this is your job. Many people have
Absolutely.
jobs and they have home life disasters as well.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they
for
still
sure.
are required to carry on in their jobs.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
and
You leave it at the door. You leave all that at the
yeah,
door. Can't take it in there with you.
hmm it happened a
Um,
lot. I do.
it, it does happen a lot. I just want to jump back to like Kid Austin because I was really thinking like, to me, I mean, the farmer win was great. He stopped him quicker than I thought he would. But this Jojo Diaz fight would have really solidified Kid Austin for people that were doubting him. Assuming he would have won, I believe he would have won.
Yeah.
It would have really solidified Kid Austin, and I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know.
So
God
do you
bless.
know if they postponed that or if they just canceled?
I didn't hear about a postponement. I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that they did because I would still like to see it. And I really
Mm-hmm.
believe that a lot for Kid Austin's career, you know. But I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen and who's going to really want to do him. It's very risky. And the
Mm-hmm.
reward is not great yet. It could be later.
Right.
I mean, we saw what happened with Keyshawn. I mean, Keyshawn was dropped like a hot potato, and Keyshawn to me was further in the game, with more fans and more people with him than Kid Austin. So if they
Absolutely.
can do that to
Mm-hmm.
Keyshawn, they can
Mm-hmm.
drop Kid Austin too. I don't really know what they think. I don't know if his father's delusional, thinking, you know what, my son is almighty and amazing, and nobody's going to stop dealing with us. I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious. I really want to know what goes on in that brain.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
don't, I don't think we'll ever know. But we heard some news that after 10 years, we're getting a rematch, possibly in the talks, in the works,
Oh,
between Mayweather and Pac-Man, Manny Pacquiao. Please tell me your thoughts on that.
nah. No, no. I don't care to see that. Honestly, Mayweather, I don't take nearly the damage that Manny Pacquiao have taken now. There's no reason for that rematch to happen, in my personal opinion. Manny
Mhm.
Pacquiao, he out there at the WBO convention this week having the time of his life. Let the
Yeah.
man live. Let him see another day and enjoy his retirement. Why we have to bring him and Mayweather back in there? I mean, was this something from Pacquiao? standpoint that he want to do, or is it the fans or the media that
I,
just
I,
running with
I, I
this?
you know what? And that was going to be my thing. Who's asking for this? Who is asking for this? I know I'm not. I know I'm not asking for it. I know you're not asking for it. I'm
No.
thinking that these two guys are like, you know what? We can do it. Let's do it again. We can make a lot of money. Um, I don't care to see this fight. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. I don't know that maybe me is like, you know what, y'all saw me beat Barrios. You know, I
Yeah.
can I can, you know, I can beat Mayweather now, or maybe I brought it up last night, like, he fights a champion, maybe Barrios again, gets his belt, and then Mayweather wants him to get the belt. I don't know. It's not
Why
it's not the strongest weight division right now.
147?
Yeah. So
So why
man,
why if Pacquiao truly don't want to retire, why he don't just come back and fight Raleigh?
yeah, that's the one. That's the one that I would prefer to see. I would
I,
prefer to see Rolly and Pacman. And I'm not asking for that fight either. But I
I'm
would
not
prefer
either, but
that.
yeah, me too. Hmm.
Yeah, I would prefer that. Mayweather and
Hmm.
he.
At least it's
Um,
a productive bout, right? They get
yes,
us somewhere. There's a belt on the line, everything. A
absolutely.
bout with Mayweather don't do anything for me right now.
No, not at all. And maybe that's the plan. Maybe Manny will fight Rolly, and I guess they're already speculating that Manny would win, and then maybe do the Mayweather bout. But if Manny loses, then what? Are they just gonna? They say they don't want an exhibition. They say they want it to be a fight.
I mean, are
I
they
don't know.
looking at the Jake Paul and Tank situation and saying,
See,
let's just come back?
that's what I'm thinking.
Nah,
I'm thinking boxing has changed so much that
we don't need all of that.
we don't need it. We don't need more of that. I mean, for what we have is fine. Let's just keep it like that. But we just
Hmm.
don't need all that. I
No,
don't know. It's
I,
crazy.
if he truly want to train, I want to see him train for a reason. Sugar
Absolutely.
Ray and Roy Jones, no. Oh my
Don't even
goodness.
put it out
It's the
there.
same thing though,
For
right?
real. Don't
Sugar
even put
Ray
it.
versus Sugar Ray will probably take Roy Jones at this point because Roy
Yeah.
Jones don't have no nays. We
Right.
already
Right.
see that in the Mike Tyson bout. Roy Jones don't have the nays he used to
Exactly.
have when he was a pro. And I don't want to
Yeah.
see that no more.
No,
This is
nobody
turning
wants to
into
see it.
boxing WWE. Get out of here.
And speaking of the Jake Paul, we've got Jake Paul and Tank coming up. How do you
When
see
is
that
that?
playing out?
November
I mean,
something?
when what did you say?
When is that? November something,
In
right?
November,
November
November
14th.
something. Yeah, yeah, something
14th.
like that.
Hmm.
For real, Trill. Thank you. That's what I do. Shoot.
Yeah,
Um,
grandkids. Yeah, get together
seriously,
with your grandkids. That's what I
absolutely.
do.
Me too. But so speaking of that fight, we know it's well, an exhibition. It's not a
It's
real.
sanctioned
It is sanctioned, but
in
there's
the
like
state of Florida.
but I think they're saying there's not going to be a winner, right?
Well, I don't know what all the stipulations are. I know I read it at one time, but it's been a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's like, what's going
Sparring.
to happen? Is it going to be theatrics? Is it going to be real? Like what is it going to
I
be?
don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I, I
We'll see. KBC
Does he
said
have
we
a
want
good
to see
undercard?
Boots. I don't. I haven't heard
Mm.
about it. I'm like I would have remembered if it would be a good undercard. I mean, I know they put it out there, but I haven't heard.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I don't remember. So if I don't
Yeah,
remember, no.
yeah.
KBC said we want to see Boots versus Ortiz, post Lubin, and Tio versus Shakur. I agree. I
So
agree.
Kane think that Ortiz will be Lubin. I have to agree with that. And
Yeah,
yeah, put Boots in there with Ortiz. I
me
would
too.
love it. Unfortunately, he turned down that bout before too. So
Yeah, it's true.
whatever. I don't know if Boots will take it. I wish he will.
Yeah,
I
I
need
mean,
to
he
see
needs
something
to.
from Mr. Boots.
I need to see something too. I do too. Like I would love to see that. Um, and Tio versus Shakur. Yeah, I mean they're talking.
Absolutely. We're
So
ready
I
for
don't
that.
know. Yeah. So I don't
Hmm.
know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what
We
happens.
need to see Keyshawn back in 26. I mean, I know the boxing world shun him for what he do. He pay his time, I believe, I think. Let him come back and let's see what he still have.
Yeah. Are we gonna see him though? Boots by KO against Virgil. Wow, Max. So
Wow.
you think that Boots would literally KO Virgil? That is a big
Mm.
order. That is a big order, Max.
I
Like
don't
I
think I
don't
can
know.
agree with that right now.
I don't know about a KO. I don't know about a KO. I don't even know if he could win. But if we ever get that matchup coming up closer, I would love you to come on and we talk about it. But KO, ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know about
Yeah.
that at all. Um, I don't care about this right here.
Are
Charlo
you
versus
going to that
Bud.
Ortiz and Lubin?
I put in for credentials, and even if I don't
Mhm.
get credentials, I'm gonna go to the fight. Yeah, I mean
It's right
backyard.
there in your, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so I
Uh-huh.
gotta go. Kane BC, you know what? I'm so done with the Charlos. Me personally, I don't
Charlo
care.
versus Bud.
I
Here's the
don't care
thing.
to see them. Do you care to see them?
Here's the thing. This is what I would like to see. Charlo versus Bud only because I know that Bud will put him in his place, right?
Yeah.
And since it's spin spout that have already been building a little bit, right? But preferably,
That's
I would
true.
like to see my man Bud just ride off into the sunset. He deserved every second of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I know he's still capable of being a boxer. So ultimately, it up to him. Just
Yeah,
saying.
that's true. That's true. That's true. And but he did say he's going to do it on his own terms. He's going to retire before boxing retires him. Um, I know what you're saying, Max, about styles. I get it. Like Boots is a pure boxer. And Virgil, he can box, but he's more of a brawler. Like he gets in your face. He's more mid
He
distance,
will
close
put
distance.
that
I
pressure
get
on
it.
him, and will he be able to take that? Will Boots be able to
That
take the pressure of
that
Ortiz? Because I
that
don't know
is
if he can
it.
do that.
That's what
Because he
I'm.
Ortiz
He's
will
got
take all of
power.
he. Yeah. Do Boots have power?
How many knockouts does he have? Not
I
many.
don't know.
I know he has 35 fights. How many?
Yeah,
I
30,
think his percentage
34, 35.
is high. Is not high. But if anyone knows, let me know. Let us know. Daniel said I would rather see Crawford go for undisputed at 160 if he doesn't retire. Sure. Yeah.
Who will he
Max said
box at 160? Who is out there? Is Janabek at 160 or is he at
Janovic.
168?
Janovic is 160, I believe. Yes, he's 160. Um, Max, you said you could see Boots dropping Virgil with the uppercut. Listen, you got to watch Boots. Boots has some flaws. If anything, see, Virgil doesn't lean in, but Boots does. When Boots is about to throw something, he leans in with his punches, not Virgil. So it may happen the other way around. You might be like in the future in reverse. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh,
31,
okay.
31 count.
35
Dang.
wins with there.
Okay, but you know what? Now here I come. Who has he fought? Just saying. Yeah, I saw that. Janabek and Lara are fighting for the three belts.
Oh, yeah. Carlos
Yes.
Adames.
What do you think about that match? That's a good
Bud
matchup.
and Carlos. Or
Jen and
who?
Lara. What do you think about that?
Janabek and Lara?
Yeah.
If I have to put a dollar on it, I will go Janabek.
Yeah, if I had to put a dollar, I will too. But I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good because Lara is such a great boxer. He doesn't have the power that Janovic does, but I do believe. Shout out to Lara for fighting well for his
Yeah,
age.
for
Oh,
his
for
age.
sure. Absolutely. Respect to him.
Yeah.
No, I totally,
And
totally agree with that.
that potentially can be a massacre, honestly, with Lara, Adames, and if you throw Bud in there, I don't
Ooh.
know. Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, so before we get out of here, Crystal, any last words or anything you want to touch on?
We have Benavides and Yard coming up. I'm interested in that one.
We do.
Benavidez been out
I
the
almost
ring for a
forgot
minute.
about that. I almost forgot about that. Yes, we do. That when is that? Is that in
It's the
that's
end
in
of November, I think.
yeah, I was like, is it
Hold on,
November, December? Okay, so it's the end of November. Okay. Yeah, that's
November
gonna be a good one
22.
too. There's a lot of good matchups coming up.
Then
You know?
Chris Eubank and Connor Bin. That rematch is coming also, and that will be, I think, fire as well.
It's gonna be
I
fire.
know that,
The first fire.
huh?
The first one was fire, so it's
The first
definitely
one
going to
was
be.
fire.
So are we gonna get the same result?
I don't know. I don't know. We have Team Crawford is doing Chris
I
Eubank
know.
corner, right?
I know,
If they
yes.
have their way, I'm sure they have a better game plan this time than what he had the last time.
Oh, for
That is
sure.
me thought, right? That
For
is me
sure.
personal opinion.
Yes.
If he, if Chris Eubank is able to execute that plan, I
Yes.
think we will see a Chris Eubank win. If
Yeah.
he not able to tighten up the ropes and execute that plan, we may not see a Chris Eubank win.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be so excited though for that one too.
Well, that's gonna no, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good
And
one.
it's
Okay.
is that November
So the
something.
second is Benavides and Yard, Norman and Haney, Mason, Noakes and
For
Bam.
Abdullah
Oh,
Mason,
Bam.
Bam
Yeah.
Bam. Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the big card.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one. Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good one too. God, we have so many. We have so much to look
Yeah,
forward before the end of the year. So
yeah.
boxing
And
is a
then
lot.
in a
Well,
way, we'll always take the last of the year, right?
yes.
I think I don't know what date exactly it is, but I do see that in a way is scheduled for something at the end of the year.
Yeah, Max mentioned that. So that's yeah, it's going to be sometime in the end of the year. Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, boxing is great. I can't wait, and I'm going to see how I'm going to watch Michaela's fight. I mean, I have so many options, which I think is good. I mean, really think about it. It's like before it was ESPN, and now we have like four different platforms that we can
Hmm.
watch Michaela on. Roku, Vizio, Tubi, or Pluto. So I think
And then Roach and Pitbull. That's who I was trying
yes,
to think of. They on
yes,
December 6th. Yeah,
yes, yes,
that would be
yes. That
great
is
too.
going to
We
be a
have
good
some
one
fire
too.
cards coming up.
We really
Hmm.
do. I mean, for
Hmm.
people that say that it's dead or dying, get out of here, get out of town.
Yeah,
We're a little
boxing never
while.
die.
Never die.
Shakio Faster Fulton is on that card.
Okay, okay, that one,
Hmm.
that matchup right
Hmm.
there. Who do you have?
That's Faster Fulton. That was tough. I mean, that was really tough because I see both of these lads and enjoy watching both of them. I
Yeah,
want to go with Faster just because I think he will be more of the aggressor. Um, but I know he a little bit awkward and he get a little bit wild sometimes. And Fulton
yeah.
is a good boxer. So I don't know. I don't
So
know.
I
Probably.
think I think full I think that Shock he has the perfect name because he has shocked us so many times and he's won when we thought he wasn't going to win.
Hmm.
And then Fulton has won fights that I didn't think that he should have won. Like
Sure.
he didn't. I don't think he should have gotten his hand raised. So
Hmm.
it's gonna be good.
I think it will be good. I think potentially it can be fireworks.
Yeah.
And I think it will be one extreme or the other. It will be super
Yes.
exciting to watch or boring, sweet
Right.
science. One or the
Right.
other,
Right. Right.
you know?
Right. Super
So,
technical or a banger.
right. Hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. I can
Yeah,
totally see it. Yeah, but either way,
yeah,
it's going to be good. Either way, we're going to be
yeah.
entertained to the end of the year,
Hmm.
for sure, for sure. Um,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, my internet is so bad. It's like going in and out. But before we get out of here, give us some last words.
Last words. Thank you to the chat as always. They always keep us alive and well. The Pal, Daniel, Trill.
The
We have the
best.
regulars. Um, who else was in here tonight? Oh, Max. I never seen Max up in here for a long
Well, look,
time. So
we're on. So Max, we're kind of upset because I mean, did you jump on because we were on Nika's page? You can jump on to mine too. I'm just saying. Even though I'm not up tonight, I don't know what happened. I mean, I'm in
is
a
this
different country, and so the internet's a little wanky.
this is the lad with the verses, right? I'm pretty
With the
sure
oh
he is.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
he's
Yeah.
Max is very brilliant. He is very smart. He is. I mean, I don't always agree with him, but he always has some great points.
Yeah. So, thank you for all of the Kane Basty. Oh yeah, shout out to Chicken for her
Yes.
redemption win.
And
Like
her birthday was yesterday.
yesterday, and I'm sure
Yes.
she was twerking away.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
What you call that? Habitual twerker.
Twerking on my birthday, twerking every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
So, no, thank you to everyone in the chat, and as always, it's a wonderful time to spend with you, Christine, every
Yes,
Wednesday on the
my
Women
girl.
Crushing
Yes,
It Wednesday. We miss Nika, but I know she'll be back soon.
yes, we'll see her next week, God willing. And thanks to the chat, y'all are so amazing. Always, we have the best chat ever. We really do. And
Yeah,
shout out to you, Chris, because always love talking boxing to you. We miss our girl Nika. She brings that fire. But we'll see her next week. And we love to love. And everybody have a wonderful rest of the week. Until next week. And boop.